Chill factor. Let's have it. So, there's a lot going on. We'll break it down as much as we can, and then we'll put it all together at the end, all right? So, it starts with a scuff and touch. Don't take the weight, though. So, it's a scuff touch, and then you're going to twist the knee in and out. And as you twist the knee out, you're going to start turning on your left foot. The weight is still in your left foot, and it stays in the left foot, because from here you're going to do a kick ball change with your right foot. So kick, ball change, and then a pivot half. Okay, so that with the counts, all right, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. All right, from here, we're going to start a grapevine. So you're going to step to the side with your right, step behind. Then you're going to speed up to do a and heel and cross. Okay, you've got 2 quarter turns now. So step a quarter onto your left, a quarter onto your right, and then do a cross shuffle to finish. All right, so all of that section. So you'll be facing this way. Okay, and we're going to do, having just done your pivot half turn, we're going to go side, behind, and heel and cross, quarter, quarter, cross shuffle. So your timings for that little section, on your right, go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's put that bit together. So, starting with the scuff. So you've got scuff, step, knee, knee, kick, ball change, pivot half, side, behind, and heel, and cross, turn, turn, cross shuffle. From here, we're going to do a side rock. Side rock and recover. You're going to do a coaster step, during which you're going to turn a quarter return over your left shoulder. So it goes behind, turn, step forward. Then you've got a rock and coaster step without a turn. So rock on your left and recover, and a coaster step. All right. Then we've got some switching going on at this point. So you're going to kick your right foot, step on it, dig your left heel, step on it, touch the right toe behind, unwind 3/4 over your right shoulder, or a quarter over your left if you don't like doing the turn. Okay. And then we'll work out what we're doing after that. So on your right, you've got kick and dig and cross, unwind, step, kick and back, clap. All right. I ran out of where I was going until I got here, if that makes sense. So we'll do that bit again. Okay. So you've just done your rock and coaster step. So you kick the right for 1, step on it for and. Dig the heel for 2, step on it for and. Touch the toe behind for 3, unwind and step up and take the weight on your right foot for 4. Step on your left, 5. Kick your right, 6. Go back and touch the right toe in front, 7. Clap, 8. All right, I know there's a lot going on there. So I'll do it at the right speed, probably saying the words first, and then we'll do the numbers afterwards. So it goes kick and dig and cross, unwind, step, kick and back, clap. With the counts, that goes 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Okay, let's take it from the side rock and add that bit on. So on your right foot, we're going side, rock, coaster, turn, rock and coaster, step, kick and heel and cross, unwind, step, kick and back, clap. Put all of that together from the beginning then. Okay, on your right, you've got scuff, step, knee, knee, kick, ball change, pivot half, side, behind and heel and cross, turn, turn and cross shuffle, side rock, coaster, turn, rock and coaster, step, kick and heel and cross and wind, step, kick and back, clap. Only a little bit to go, I promise. Okay. From here, we've got lock steps, but the timings go 1, 2, and, so they're a bit more Dorothy step than lock step, if I'm honest, but they do need to lock in behind if you're able. Okay. So it goes left, lock, and. We're going to do the same on the right, but we're going to add a quarter of a turn. So right, lock, and. Then you're going to step forward on your left and pivot half a turn. Pivot half, and then you're going to step onto your left again on a quarter turn and touch the right foot to it. Okay? So you've finished here, having just done your clap. So you've got the lock step. So you've got left, lock, and right turn, lock, and pivot half, left, touch. Okay, so I'll try and do that with the timings. Okay, from here, you've got 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Last little bit. This is where some of your options come in. The last little bit. In the script, you've got all the double timed stuff. So it goes and out and back and out and heel and cross and heel and cross. Okay. Now, the easier option for those of us that don't have that much breath, that'd be me, is to go a normal speed V step. So out, out, back together. And then you can either do the speedy vaudevilles that we just did, or you can do a step, dig, and then you're ready to scuff, step. Okay. If you look up the dance on Copper Knob or on YouTube or on anywhere else, there are huggings of variations for this little bit. Okay. I find the easiest option for me is the straight V step and the vaudevilles at normal speed. Okay. And then we're into the beginning bit again. So the whole of that last section, from the back and clap, you've got the lock step. So you've got left, lock, right with a turn, pivot half, quarter touch, V step, and heel, and then you're ready to start with the scuff and touch. Okay? So let's try and put all of that together. Like I say, if you want to add the extras in at the end, after you've done the pivot, half and step, touch, it goes out, out, back, out, and heel and cross, scuff, step. It's a lot of steps and the music is quite quick. But if you want to do that, you go for your life. All right? So, everything from the beginning. Are we ready? Deep breath. We're going scuff, touch, knee, kick, ball change, pivot, half, side, behind and heel and cross, turn, cross, shuffle, rock and coaster, turn, rock and coaster, step, kick and heel and cross and wind, step, kick and back, lock, step and turn, pivot, half, turn, touch, V, step, and heel, and. Okay? Just like that. There are no tags and no restarts, thankfully. That would just add a little extra that we don't need, wouldn't it? So, let's see if we can do the second wall. Obviously, it becomes an entirely different dance when you're facing a different direction. I am well aware of that. Let's see if I can actually manage the second wall. So, on your right foot, you've got scuff, step, knee, kick, ball change, pivot, half, side, behind and heel and cross, and turn, cross, shuffle, rock and coaster, turn, rock and coaster, step, kick and heel and turn, step, kick and back, lock step, turn, pivot, half, turn, touch, V, step, and heel, and heel. Good stuff. Right, we're going to push the envelope now and see if we can manage 2 walls. So, let's give it a go, okay? On your right, we're going scuff, touch, knee, knee, kick, ball, change, pivot, turn, side, behind and heel and cross, turn, turn, cross, shuffle, rock and coaster, turn, rock and coaster, step, kick and heel and cross, unwind, step, kick and back, lockstep and lockstep, pivot, half, quarter, touch, V-step, and heel, and scuff, touch, knee, knee, kick, ball, change, pivot, side, behind and cross, turn, turn, cross, shuffle, rock and coaster, kick and hitch and wheel, kick and back, lockstep and lockstep, pivot, half, quarter, touch, V-step, and heel, and heel. I lost my words and my balance, but I got there. So, that's a bonus. Chill factor.